What lies ahead of you is unclear. Although you try to have an idea, you've mapped out your next step, but then you take it and it's not there. Things didn't work out how you intended, and so you try to mend it, but it's fallen apart, broken from the start. Today doesn't look great, which makes you consider your fate. Those moments still to come, the yet-to-bes, the possibilities, the maybes that might just follow. Tell me, what do you see when you look at your tomorrow? Does the idea of a new day excite you in any way? When you think of what may lay ahead, do you jump for joy or shrink back in dread? Do you dream wild dreams, reach for the stars, or do the things you really want seem distant, too far away from you now? The present where you are, so you hide them away and just say, oh nah, I'll never achieve it, so really what's the point? The opportunities don't present themselves, so you leave your dreams sitting on the shelf. But now in your life there's room for someone else. He sneaks into your heart, builds his little house. Yes, doubt creeps in, and his nasty words get under your skin, and suddenly you're believing that you ain't worth nothing. You're a failure, a screw up, that you probably shouldn't have been brought up in this thing that we call life. Now you're wondering where this is going, because you've got nothing to put your hope in. Your mind is filled with questions and they all scream, why? So you try to get by and you try not to cry, but the trying ain't succeeding and your grip is slowly slipping. Now you're at your lowest, down on your knees, and once you're at this point you can't say a thing but, God, please. I've been struggling for so long. I'm so weak when I should be strong. I try, but it gets me nowhere. I swear life is so unfair. You ask for help. Reach out for hope. Consider the rope. Feel yourself slipping down a slope toward where? You don't really care. So long as there's peace and no more pain. If you could just rest from the war in your brain. If you could just breathe and feel free again. Listen. If you were in this place and you can't get back on your feet, I have an introduction to make. I know someone you need to meet. His name, it's not doubt or liar or perfection, not anxiety or judgment, and not depression. His name is Jesus, the true Son of God. He can take your sin and shame and free you from its chains. He's not asking for you to be okay. He just wants to show you the way. He's come to hold your hand, to have your back, to take you back to freedom. You see, he takes people who are broken, empty, scared, people who are lost, confused, filled with fear, and he says, I care about you, about your life, about the person that you are, about the person you could be, about your destiny. He cares about your dreams, the goals you want to achieve. He cares about your heart, soul, and mind. And it's when you know Jesus that you'll be able to find what it is you were created to do, all the places you'll go. But before all of that, he simply wants you to know he loves you. He accepts you. He wants to be your friend. And even when life looks dark, know that it is not the end, because there is more. There is light. There is hope. And it's when you know Jesus that you'll be able to cope despite the failures, amidst the disappointments. The drawbacks and knockdowns can never destroy us, because we are not alone. No, we don't face this by ourselves. You and I are held by the God above all else. Do you believe that? Or maybe not. You might think this is all fake. But what can I say except that I've experienced change? I found for myself that this love, it's true, and I want nothing else but to share it with you, because I fully believe in a fullness of life, of a joy that overcomes strife. I say through faith, we rise up and win, because in Jesus Christ we have conquered sin. So when you look at tomorrow, and when you stand and you face today, you say, no matter how you're feeling or what you're going through, your life has purpose. There's hope in the future for you.